What's up, everybody? Brian here with another video. Welcome to Crypto Gains Academy. In this video, we are going to talk about my top 10 cryptocurrency picks for 2022. As you'll see here, we have XRP and some other coins. I'm going to go over each one. Now, let me just explain to you guys something. Today, the markets finally started to turn around a little bit. Now, if you guys remember, back when I made a video on this page, it's my personal page. If you guys remember in December, let's see, what was it? 22nd, okay? I mentioned what my thoughts were. And as you see here, I think March is going to be very bullish. December, January. I was completely wrong about December, and I said that mostly here. I said there was some hope for the end of December, but in reality, December never happened. So March knocked December off. Now let's just look back to January and March. Okay. February wasn't nothing really. Okay. It was kind of like a reddish month with little hints of green. Notice I didn't say that February was going to be a big month. So January, we hit our lowest point and started going back up at the very end of the month. Okay. So January is where we started. Okay. Now here we are. It's February 28th. And then we had some good moves today. But I think that March is going to be the one. I think March and maybe the beginning of April is where things really start to turn around. So, in my opinion, I think that, as you guys know, March I said was going to be big, and I think that it is going to be massively big. And I think that it could extend into April a bit, but I'm still 100% firm on March. I think March is going to be what December was supposed to be, and I think it's going to lead into April a little bit. If you guys go back and watch any of my previous videos, I'm actually going to make a video on my predictions. And I'm going to get into the top 10 coins in a second. But I'm going to make a video on my predictions since before October, when things originally started to pump, and then November and then December, everything was not what it was supposed to be. But I did say things changed into March, and here we are about to go into March, and it is February 28th, and it's starting to look bullish. And I think March is going to be that month that we thought. So I'll make a video on all that, showing you guys exactly where I posted this stuff so you guys can go and see. Because a lot of people think crypto is not predictable, but it is relatively predictable. Yeah, you may not be wrong 100% of the time, but if you could be right 80 or 90% of the time, you will be extremely rich. And I have been right, I would say, between 80 and 90%. So I'm going to go over some of this stuff. Obviously, every single move can't always be right, but overall, if you can predict the overall market and where it's going to go, you can have some really good luck. I don't want to call it luck. There is actually a way to do it. It is some sort of a talent, but let's get into the coins. So as you'll see here, you have XRP. So basically with XRP, the reason that I like it is because it's already getting a lot of banks all around the world to use it. Basically, it's going to make transactions incredibly fast. It's going to help replace the financial system. And I think XRP is going to be a massive, massive mover in 2022. Once this court case is over, once it goes public, once it's relisted on exchanges, once US banks start adopting it, like all of that's going to happen once this court case is over, and XRP is actually going to absolutely just go nuts. This is, I would say, XRP is probably my favorite coin, but I have a top 10. I'm going to go over each one. Okay. Then we got Gala Games. Okay. Gala Games, I like specifically because Gala Games is basically one of the things that they're trying to do is they're trying to really bring this to everybody. So basically, they have a play to earn model overall. But what I think that they're going to do, which they've already said, is basically bring this to the masses as far as even your grandmother can play, let's say, something like Candy Crush and earn cryptocurrency right from her phone, and they want to bring that kind of adoption. So that's one thing that I really like about them. Obviously, all of these coins that I talked about have a great team, great utility, and there's reasons that I'm picking all of them. Every single one of these coins, including Shiba Inu at the end. I was I was definitely against meme cryptocurrencies, but there's something about it, and there's a few things that I'll mention in a little bit. But I will say that it was not what it originally was when it first came out. And now that I've looked into it more, I think Shiba is going to be a massive, massive gainer as well. It is not a pump and dump. We have Solana here, which is basically like an Ethereum competitor. It is faster and it is cheaper. It has been, I would say, hacked, and it has, broken a couple of times in reality. But in my opinion, I think that Solana is going to be like Ethereum, not so much that it's faster in what it does, but I think that it's going to have a run up like Ethereum and easily be worth thousands of dollars probably within the next couple of years. Right now, it's trading at under $100. So I would definitely grab some Solana. CRO, there's so much that crypto coin and crypto.com are doing. So in my opinion, I think CRO is a big one. Obviously they're getting into NFTs and they have earning that you're able to do. They have lending that they do. So there's a lot that crypto.com does. And another thing is that crypto.com, like their coin CRO, I think they just named it like Chronos recently. It's going to be like a BNB. And BNB is trading for literally, what is it, like $300 to $600 on average, just going back and forth. But right now it's trading at less than 50 cents. Okay. I think that crypto.com coin CRO, I think could easily be at somewhere between maybe $3 to $10 sometime by the end of this year, maybe even by April realistically. That's only like a month. I think that it could definitely do a good 4, 5, 6x, if not more by April. But definitely, I think by the end of the year, it will be some crazy numbers as well. But overall, this is a great coin to buy and hold. Sandbox, this is a metaverse token. So basically what I like about Sandbox is that they have a lot of adoption, not even just in their games, but also with the people that are using them. Like for instance, Snoop Dogg has a house in the metaverse in Sandbox specifically. They've partnered with Universal to build a metaverse. Plus a lot of other big companies are partnering with Sandbox as well. And I think Sandbox is going to be the metaverse token in my opinion. Next, we have Decentraland. That is the runner-up for metaverse tokens. I do have a lot of things that I like about Decentraland, but I do not think it's going to be Sandbox, but I do think that Decentraland will be the runner-up. And again, it's basically the same thing as Sandbox. As you'll see here, we have Polkadot. This is also similar to Solana and Ethereum. I think that this could definitely make sure that this will end up beating Ethereum the way it is, at least right now, as far as its utility, its transaction fees and speed, stuff of that nature. Again, it's basically an Ethereum competitor. Also, I hear Bill Gates is actually an investor in this as well. So I think that that's definitely a good thing. Also, Polkadot is created by one of the founders of Ethereum. So I do like that. And I do believe that the founder that created this was involved with actually creating Ethereum, not just overseeing it like Charles Hoskinson. But I do believe in Cardano, but I didn't put it on my top 10 because their development is not as far in progress as I would like for me to say it's a top 10. I do think Cardano could probably get a good 5 to maybe 15x this year, but I'm not as certain that it's definitely going to do that. So that's why I didn't make my top 10. Chainlink, I do think that it is a very good coin. It is one of the most credible coins out there. And as you see right here, securely connects smart contracts with off-chain data and services. It basically tells you exactly what it does. You know, I don't have to basically say it in my own words and make it sound like I'm just reading it. I'm just going to read it directly to you. It's basically a smart contract platform. I do believe in Chainlink. I do believe in their team and what they're doing. And I think that Chainlink is super undervalued and it has been waiting to explode. Polygon, I do love Polygon. This is one that I really love for a few reasons. So other than Mark Cuban being an investor, other than them having a really great team, other than them being massively undervalued, one of the things that they do is they help Ethereum with their transaction speed and fees. And on top of that, they also have a lot of adoption happening because of the NFTs that they're doing. So those NFTs, basically, people are transacting on Polygon primarily. It's basically like helping Ethereum. When Ethereum 2.0 comes out, I'm not sure how much use Polygon is going to need from that, but right now it has massive adoption and it will be able to grow its own legs as well, even farther. Polygon is a layer 2. And I think that right now it's massively undervalued. I think that the user adoption that it's had has not even touched where the price is. So I think that the price needs to catch up with the adoption that it has. Now, Shiba Inu, this is the last token. And again, I was not a big fan of meme tokens, But in my opinion, I do think Shiba Inu is going to absolutely explode this year, for several reasons. For one, they're going to be doing a token burn, so that's going to help with the price. Obviously, if there's less tokens, it's one of the most popular tokens out there. So massive demand, less tokens, obviously price goes up. But on top of that, there's a few other reasons. One, it ended up actually being a Dogecoin killer. Not so much that it's killed Dogecoin, but the amount of adoption that it's had and the audience behind it is bigger than Dogecoin. And on top of that, they're creating a metaverse as well. So when they create this metaverse, this is the other thing, and this is the main thing, other than the token burn and them actually having a good team and them putting more utility for it. As you see, they have Shiba Swap, so you're able to use that to basically swap tokens and whatnot. They're getting into NFTs. But the thing that I'm really interested in is their metaverse. So basically, they're turning into their own metaverse. So I picture a bunch of Shiba Inu dogs running around. I picture people building plots of land, and just lots, basically anything that you could picture in the metaverse. But point being is that they have a great team behind them, and there's more and more adoption. And it's one of the few, I would say, probably top three cryptocurrencies as far as meme tokens. I would say it's in the top three as far as meme tokens. The third place, I would say, can definitely teeter back and forth between a couple. But if we want to just say top two, I would probably say Shiba Inu and Dogecoin. And Shiba Inu and Dogecoin are being adopted massively by tons and tons of companies like AMC Theaters and lots of other companies as well. And you don't see that with 99.9% of the other meme tokens. It's primarily just Shiba Inu and Dogecoin. And for the price that Shiba's at and for everything that they're doing with it, the utility, the team, them burning tokens in the future that they're going to build with a metaverse on it, I think Shiba Inu is absolutely massively undervalued. And if you hold this anywhere from now to April or now for a year or 2 years, I think that you are going to be getting some ungodly gains that could make you the richest person in your family realistically. So these are my top 10 guys. I wanted to make this for you because I am not sitting here, I'm not selling you anything right now. I'm just sitting here trying to inform you guys and give you some free information so you could change your lives, your family's life, and do some good in the world, helping people. It feels good to help. And I think that crypto is going to be the answer for a lot of things, not just the utilities that are happening in the world, but for helping change the world in a good way, whether it's feeding starving people or just helping your family get out of the rut that they've been in or just changing your life. So I think that there's a lot with crypto, and I think Shiba is going to be one of those coins that are just absolutely massively undervalued right now. And if you go pick up some Shiba, even if you only got, $50 or even $10, go throw $10 in Sheeb right now and just hold it. If you can, if you got $100, go through $10 in each of these. If you got $1,000, go through $100 in each of these. If you got $10,000, go through $1,000 in each of these. All right. So, and if you only have $10, go throw $1 in each of these. Or if I was you, if you only had $10, I would probably split it up between Shiba and Gala and Polygon, maybe like $4 a piece, and crypto.com 50 a piece, something like that. But overall, guys, if I was you, I would definitely get some money in there. I'm sure you have more than $10. At the bare minimum, guys, put in $100. This is not financial advice. This is what I would do personally if I was you. If you really only have $100, throw like $10 in each of these and then just leave it for a couple of years, guys. You will be surprised where that $100 goes. I'll make a follow-up video in a year and even in a couple of years about this. But I think by April, these are all going to be at a different place than where they are now on February 28th, 2022, even by the end of March. But I'm saying April because I think March is going to go into April. But I think March is going to be absolutely massive, the best month we've had yet for crypto in a long time. And I think that it can extend into April. But either way, I'm super bullish, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So thank you for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more videos. Like, share, comment, and let me know what you guys want to see next. Thanks so much, and I will see you guys in the next video.